to Christian's Weight Success. I am Christian Evans. In today's video, I'll be showing you how I make my coffee for my pre-workout. So stay tuned so you can see how I do it. Thank you for clicking on today's video. If you haven't done it already, please subscribe to my YouTube channel as well as my blog, CHRISTIANJEVANS.net. Please make sure you hit the notification button in the right hand corner so you'll be notified every time I upload a new video. So I already did a video on going to Hy-Vee to get this coffee that I normally get first for my pre-workout. Right? Like I don't take like, like what they would call, I guess, like pre-workouts, like, that nitro pump and all that other stuff. You know what, I just don't do it. So what I need is coffee, right? So see that in here. If you click in the top right hand or left hand side of the video, I'll have the link to the last video on my exact mix of what I have in here. But it's fresh ground coffee. And I'm just gonna show you how I end up making my coffee in the morning. So I have my own, routine that I do. So I just got my little coffee maker right here. And so I have about a half a cup. Kind of level. The more the merrier. All right, so we got that. We got some drinking water. This is about 16.9 ounces. So I'm going to put both of these in here. Alright, now just put that down and we turn it on and let it, do its thing. So while the coffee is going, I like to make my own almond milk creamer. I was buying almond milk creamer from the store, but I'll try to cut back, and this is my concoction that I've made up. So I have some vanilla almond breeze almond milk, and I have some organic honey. If you're a honey user, I would really suggest organic honey because it actually it crystallizes as real honey is supposed to. Most honey that you see nowadays is just syrup nowadays. So this is a little bit, more pricier, but it's worth it. This is my mason jar, so I'll fill it up about a quarter way. A little under right there. I use almond milk for my creamer versus dairy creamer. It just doesn't leave a bad aftertaste. All right, so now I got my organic honey right there. You see how that is right there? And I just get a nice size spoonful, like so. And there you go. As you can see, I need to buy some more. So now we're gonna put this in the microwave for about 30 to 45 seconds. So let's try 30 first. All right, so I'm checking after 30 seconds. It's kind of warm. I just want to make sure this honey gets soft enough so I can just stir it in here. So, there's no clumps in it. All right, our coffee is almost done. So these are the only two things I really add is honey and almond milk. Now our coffee is done. So I have my thermos coffee mug, what may have you. And we got our almond milk with our honey. And I'm just gonna pour that in here. Like so. Now, I get the coffee. Look at that. A fair good amount. So now just pour that in. Watch somewhere that the more you kind of like lift it up, the more oxygen it gets into the coffee. It makes it a little bit better. I don't know. Maybe it's true, maybe it's not. All right. So there we have it right there. Now what I normally do, put my lid back on. I don't really shake it. I kind of turn it, 1, 2, 1, 2, Gonna give this a taste. It's perfect. So I like my coffee. You know, I love sweet, and I try to, you know, make sure I kind of ease my way into, you know, not making things like so syrupy sweet, but enough to, you know, taste the coffee, you know, for the most part. Now I'll take this, you know, in the morning. I have it like, you know, sit with me for the most part. I'm usually training clients first thing in the morning, and that's kind of sitting and kind of cooling off. You know, I don't want to drink it too hot, but I just make sure, you know, I have it on me. But I always make sure I drink my water. So I'm drinking my gallon of water. But top of the morning, I may drink about right here, and then when I'm getting ready to work out, this is kind of cooled off by now. By that time, then I'll go ahead and drink this as, you know, an energy booster. You know, everybody's always, you know, taking all these, you know, powders and supplements, and nobody knows what that stuff's going to do to your kidneys in about 20 to 30 years. You know, so I'm just kind of just easing up off that, and you know, if that's your thing, what you do, that's what you do. I'm not condoning you, and you know, I'm not for it, I'm not against it. I'm just, as far as for me, that's just not what I do personally. But I go ahead and drink my coffee before I work out, and while I'm working out, I'm making sure I'm drinking the rest of that water, so I'll make sure I stay hydrated. All right, so as you see, we still have quite a bit of coffee left over, and you're probably wondering what I'm gonna do with it. So I get a mason jar, just pour it in here. And what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna set it in the refrigerator. Of course, I'm gonna add some honey to it. So the honey is already hot. Well, so the honey can already be, you know, it can dissolve better. Honey best dissolves in hot temperature, and I might as well use the rest of this. And what I'm gonna do with this, I'm gonna use it for iced coffee. So as this cools down, you know, the honey, you can see it right there. You know, it's gonna melt in there, right? And I can either add some almond milk now to it, or I can add it to it later. So I'll probably, just for the sake of the video, I add it now. I'll probably add more later. That way I'm not wasting coffee. And what I do, you know, the next morning, I just get this same thing, you know, put it in here with some ice, and boom. I got iced coffee. All right, so I'm just gonna set this in my refrigerator. Find a spot. There you go. So that's about it. You know, this is how I make my coffee. You know, if you know, a coffee lover or a coffee drinker, let me know what kind of coffee that you like for the most part. You know, what is your blend? I want to thank you for taking time out to watch this video. Please like, share, comment, and subscribe. Remember, it's each one teach one. Spread love, not war. Speak positivity into your life every day, and speak positivity into someone else's life every day. And if you haven't done it already, please subscribe to my blog, CHRISTIANJEVANS.net. Thank you, and have a successful day.